Hey, what's up everybody? Onepeg here. So for those of you that haven't been, I suppose, paying that much attention to everything going on in the dark and darker world, that's, I suppose, why you have me. There is an ARG going on right now. ARG stands for Alternate Reality Game. The idea being that stuff that goes on in the video game doesn't just stay in the video game. It leaks out into the real world. Typically, this is done in the form of like puzzles to solve, where things get posted in and around, I don't know, Discords or different web pages, imagery, that kind of thing. Typically filled with puzzles, ciphers, all kinds of different things to figure out. And then at the end of the, I guess, treasure hunt, if you will, there is typically some form of a prize. Now, there have been two other ARGs in the past with Dark and Darker. The first one was the reveal of the troll boss, one in which I actually can claim that I figured out. I guess I was the one that figured it out. And by the help of some other people in the community, I ended up recognizing an image of what looked like Central Park was actually an image of Central Park, and got a hold of someone that was able to go to Central Park and look around based on the clues, and they found a QR code taped underneath a park bench. That QR code led us to an image, a teaser image of the troll boss in the Goblin Cave. The second one was a treasure hunt of sorts with different puzzles and whatnot that led us to a specific section of a map where we posted a screen cap of a statue located in the crypts, and that got the first 10 people that solved it some form of a physical prize. Now there is a third one that appears to be the most involved that we've seen so far, coming from the Dark and Darker folks that have been making this up. I believe this is being created by some of the dev team, and we have the beginnings of it. So I want to go through where we are, where we've been, and where we go from here. A lot of the clues and stuff are being trickled in by folks. The people at Dark and Darker are kind of drip feeding us clues every couple of days or so, but I'm going to go through where we are and let's see where we're going. So the first teaser was these pair of images. This first bit was posted in the Discord, and this second bit posted shortly thereafter, with a teaser video that was played during a dev Q&A that was being hosted by Odin and Grayson. They played some images and then showed a picture of a calendar with the kind of like a dagger in it. There was a short video about the holiday and whatnot. And we then had this shredded up, what looked like bits of paper that were reassembled by people in the community that as a puzzle that looked like this. We had a treasure bag with a key pointing to like what we thought was the doorway, or actually this goblin. And it says, "Greetings, adventurers. I traveled here to bring you all a special gift to warm your hearts, but I've hit a bit of a snag. To keep this precious cargo safe on my journey here, I contained it within a vessel, which can be only opened with a very specific incantation. Unfortunately, the winter winds blew away the very notes and schematics on which I had jotted down this passphrase. I've tried to remember the phrase, but all that came to me were some scraps of knowledge. I shall keep searching for answers. You see what you can do with these notes. Don't worry about what I've stuck them to. You'll have to work together on this one. There's no other way to get this gift into your hands. Either you all get it, or none of you do. Best of luck. Ho, ho, ho." So it looks as though this is one of those things where either we all solve this together, or we don't. If we fail, whatever the prize is, I suppose none of us get. But I have faith. I think we can. So next came this clue. And I should stop right here and say that this was being assembled, or has been pinned, by a gentleman named King Wolf, a guy in the Discord named King Wolf that has been putting together this a summary infographic. So King Wolf, wherever you are, you're the man, dude. Thank you for doing all of this legwork. You're the best. Second came this bit. We have this garbled phrase, and then we had this goblin. It looks as though if we use the goblin, the passphrase goblin, translated this into this. What a fun puzzle that was. I appreciate your help, adventurers. Now we've got to figure this out. Time to get thinking. Every second here is a second your gift goes unclaimed. Really think hard about it. This is only the first part. And on the left, obviously, we have the words winter that's spelled out here, which looks again to be a potential second passphrase. Now, for those of you that may have wanted to get involved in this, the way to get involved in this, if you want to keep going with it, is to look at the following. In the Discord, if you go up to the channels and roles section, at the very top, this says Nicholas needs your help. And this says help with a little skeleton head and a Santa hat. If you click on this, it adds you to the role Project Winterlight. If you scroll down, you can find the Project Winterlight listings here. In the Project Winterlight announcements section is where they have been drip feeding us this stuff from Seb and Chunkus, who seem to be the primary people involved in this. So from the moment that we get this little puzzle, there were a series of additional images. This image here and this secondary image here. Now, one of the things that stood out to me and others was the specific shape of this image, which looked a lot like a crypts map and the Prisons B location. This is basically the layout of Prisons B. So if you overlaid those images both on Goblin Cave and on Crypts, you get this. The green square is over the word vault. This is the Prisons B location overlaid. And then over here we have Path A in a red square. So between vault and Path A, that's what we have. But also we have rooms that are being circled or with markers placed around them. Vault, cliffs, and Prisons B are the things that are really being noted here. Secondarily, we also have the hive, altar, cabin, and Path A being laid out. More or less, that's as far as we've gotten. We don't actually know what comes next. Wait. What the hell is that?